Hello everyone. It's Rosetta here, your certified health coach, educator, and speaker, coming to you with another great health talk. And you know, I'm all about education on chronic disease prevention and healing. And if you could take this knowledge and put it into good use, then I am happy, I'm fulfilled, and I've done my job. Before I get going, I just want to say, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of my videos. Now, I want to start off with this saying: a person who has their health has 1,000 dreams, but a person who doesn't have their health only has one. And that is the goal of getting their health back. They'll do whatever they take, and that is their only one goal, is to get their health back, which is why it's so important and crucial that I come on and I give you that education. A lot of times you can do that by searching on Google, but not all the information is correct. And you also get a lot of misinformation and disinformation. So I want to give you that correct information, and it's all science-based and true information. Now, today, what I want to talk about is something that I've done a video on this before, way back when I first started my videos, and I want to talk about it again today because it's so important, and that is natural flavors versus organic flavors. Let me ask you one question, or you can ask yourself this question: what does natural flavors really mean? Have you ever seen it on the back of a package as one of the ingredients is a natural flavors? Well, let me tell you this, everyone. What do you think about it? Do you think it's good for you? Do you think that it's organic? Does it conjure up like real food because it's natural? Well, let me tell you something. It's a big lie. Manufacturers put that on their package to deceive you. Natural flavors doesn't really mean it's natural flavors. And don't get this confused with organic, because natural flavors does not mean organic flavors. What are natural flavors? Well, what happens is manufacturers take an ingredient that's derived from real food. It could be something like a bean, an apricot, apple, chocolate. As long as that original ingredient is derived from food, then manufacturers can label it natural flavors. But what happens after that? They take out that natural flavor, and then scientists in the lab, they can add up to 100 chemicals and turn it into something else. So that's why they can call it natural, because it is derived from a food, as opposed to artificial flavors that aren't originally derived from natural foods. So this is a big lie, and it really upsets me because I'm a big believer in allowing parents or having parents raise healthy kids, because they're our next generation, and healthy kids grow up to be healthy adults, and we want our society to be healthy, right? All we're wanting is longevity and disease prevention. And how can we do that if the manufacturers are flooding all our foods, packaged foods, with these artificial flavors? Have you ever wondered why on the back of the package it says artificial flavors, but they never actually put what goes into those artificial flavors? They never list what are the natural flavors. They say natural flavors, and that's it. They don't put in brackets what the natural flavors are, because they can't. Because if they did, the ingredient list would be this long, or it could be this short, but still longer than if it didn't have those natural flavors, because they went ahead and changed the original ingredient they took it from, extracted it from, and added all these chemicals so that our food could taste better and we get more addicted, and then the manufacturers make more money because we're buying the foods and we're getting addicted to them. It's just as bad as an ingredient, maltodextrin. Maltodextrin is the same thing, and it's something we don't need in our foods. I've done a video on this as well. Maltodextrin is an additive. It's sometimes a sugar, and it's very bad for your gut, and it spikes your blood sugar, and we don't need it in our foods. It doesn't serve our body well. So natural flavors is a big red flag. If you see that, on the back of any packages, you can stay away from that. Now, sometimes when you read ingredient labels, and I think I've mentioned this before in my past videos, what happens is they put the most ingredient that package has as the number one. So the first ingredient, if it's flour, that's the most ingredient. If it's sugar, it's the most of that ingredient. And then it starts going down less and less in quantity of that ingredient as you go down the list. So sometimes it will say natural flavors at the very, very end, which means that there isn't much of those natural flavors. Sometimes, and very rarely, it's very, very hard to avoid natural flavors. And sometimes, on very few occasions, I will allow myself to buy packages that have that, as long as it's fairly low at the bottom of the ingredient list. But I do try and avoid it as much as I can. And parents, please, if you're trying to raise healthier kids, please read the back of the package. If it has natural flavors, try as much as possible to stay away from it. I know it's so hard because I would say probably 80 to 90% of all packages you turn around say natural flavors. And it really annoys me because manufacturers do this. There is no governing body, like the government doesn't control this. It's self-governed, which is really annoying and unhealthy, which is why so many people in America are getting disease, because it builds up in our body, it destroys our gut bacteria and gets us unhealthy over time. So now you know what natural flavors are. Next time you go into the supermarket, make sure you're turning over the packet and you're reading the ingredient label. And as much as you can, avoid packages that say natural flavors, because they are not natural, they are not organic. They've been originally derived from an ingredient, a food ingredient, and then taken and altered and added a bunch of chemicals to them. So that makes it unnatural and artificial at the end of it. So there you have it. I hope now you know what natural flavors are and you're more aware, so you can take this knowledge and do the best you can for yourself and your family. Thanks everyone. And if you like this video, and if you want me to talk about anything else health-wise, put it down below in the comment, because I love to do my research. I love science-based evidence and I love to educate. So what did you think about my video? Did you learn something new today? I'd love for you to comment in the comments below. Thank you so much, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that bell notification. Thank you so much. Your health matters. Bye-bye.